Hey, everybody. Welcome to AOPA's Flight School Business Quick Tips from the Field. Today, we're joined by Chris Erlinson from Tennessee Flight Training. So, Chris, one of the things that we sometimes hear from flight schools is that it's important to get involved in the community, or maybe they find value in that. What's your take on that?
So, I love the mantra of AOPA, where it's a good pilot is always learning.
Hmm.
And so what we do is, for us in our community, every month we have what's called the IMC Club
Hmm.
at our airfield there in Nashville. And we've been noted as having the largest IMC club in the nation, uh, because we're very serious about that community. We're very serious about, hey, nobody has it all figured out. We got to get together and we got to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
You hear stories of hangar talk, and if you will, our IMC club is our hangar talk, and we get over 100 pilots in the room every month, and we know that we've done our job right when a fight breaks out. And it's almost like a little bit of an aviation hockey match that happens, where one guy says we got to do it this way and another guy goes, no, you're wrong, we got to do it this way, and then
Right.
somebody else stands up and says, you're going to kill us all if we do that, and everybody's talking back and forth, and really, and it's a very, very kind spirit, and a very a great position of everybody pushing each other to learn through different scenarios, and talking out these ideas and referring back and forth in the far aim, and just really digging in, and going, how can we, not only as individuals, but how can we as a community become better in our piloting? How can we keep GA safer? How can we take these skills and these experiences that we've learned and go and pass them on to the next generation and the next generation? It's really interesting that we now live in an age where the next generation of pilots, when you think generation, you think 10 years from now. No, the
Yeah.
next generation of pilots is a year and a half from now. And as time moves along faster, and as everybody gets in the room together and talks out these things, again, it's just about building those discussions and building that community, and everybody admitting, I don't have it all figured out as a pilot, but I am constantly, again, going back to that AOPA mantra, I'm constantly learning and gaining those new skills.
So, I'm assuming that you're hosting these IMC club meetings at the school. Um, what effects have you seen on the school as a business, or have you seen any effects on the business, of itself,
Yeah.
because of the fact that you're reaching out and doing these things?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things that have come from it. Number one, I feel like our safety margin in the
Hmm.
area has gone way up. It's
Cool.
gone way up. Like there's a bunch of people that are um, doing the right things first, if you will. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that are, like, we're seeing the decision making, and FISDO loves it. FISDO absolutely loves,
Hmm.
and they actually endorse our IMC club. They really do, because they see, okay, um, there's less accidents. There's a better decision making, better ADM in it. But in addition, one of the other things that's fun for me to see is, I think we've seen, let me think, we've been doing this about 8, 9 years now, roughly. And I think we've seen about 6 new flight clubs get started
Yeah.
from, we're at IMC Club, and I'm like, hey, you still looking at buying an airplane? Yeah. Hey, you need to get with this guy. He's looking at buying the same airplane. You two guys should meet. And, being able to push people in the community and make people, being a linchpin and connecting up people together. It's been really fun seeing all of these new flight clubs that have sprouted up out of that community.
Cool. Great.